Welcome back to Dakota. About to do another mission. And leaving off where we left, continuing where we left off here. I bought this, I bought this burning mortar, which is gonna place a dot in a cross section, okay. And the default is this 2 damage, 1 pushback, okay. I do have 2 reactor cores, so I could upgrade damage somehow. Seems like I would like to really upgrade this storm generator. Being able to deal 2 damage with my clouds seem like a healthy improvement. Fortunately, I don't have the reactor cores necessary to do that. So I'll go ahead and just upgrade maybe the aerial bombs for the moment, with the expectation that I'll eventually upgrade this thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and try out... let's go ahead and just go to the island here. Default island. Alright, so probably go 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the most lucrative ones. Tidal waves. Okay. Let's see if we can't push things into this water. And the pusher dude can be here. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully this guy will jump like right here. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. So here I don't even need to push him into the water. He'll just die anyways. I could push this thing back here and it'll block. But probably want to maybe kill off one of its health first. Alternatively, I can just kill it here. Just try to kill it this turn. What can I do about this one? I can go here, shoot, deal 2 damage plus 1 for the jump. So that'll kill it. And then somehow toss fire onto this. Maybe move here, toss a burn onto these 3 squares, then push it back. And then it'll die. Again, is it something that I want to do to not to try to kill it immediately? I think this is fine. And then I guess I'll move here, toss the fire across. Oh, actually, I could move here, deal... Is this 1 or 2 damage? No, it's 2 damage. I can just straight up kill it. That might not be a bad idea. Move over here, do that. Might as well just have this guy gain the experience. Alright, so since these guys are flying, the tidal waves is not going to necessarily do anything to this thing. Do anything useful to it. This is kind of annoying because even if I move my artillery over here and push this thing into the water. Actually, pushing into the water might, even though it doesn't cause it to attack, it doesn't cause it to die, it might actually cancel its attack. As for this one, what am I gonna do about this guy? Deals damage. If it takes damage, it goes underground. So unfortunately, I probably can't kill it. I think I'm having this guy move over here, shoot this thing. I think the cloud doesn't actually kill it. It just disappears. Move this guy over here. Push this thing over here. Yeah. Alright, so apparently even there it's still being annoying. So I'm gonna have to move this guy here, push it even further out. I mean, I don't think I could move here and shoot it. I could try to do that, but I don't think pushing this thing does anything. Cannot be moved, pushed, yeah. Let's go ahead and set it up like this. Yeah. This is getting a little hairy. 5 monsters. Oh, jeez. Not even close to finishing this objective. Wow. Okay. It might have been better for me to have, considering my inability to actually finish this thing, finish off these monsters, have been better for me to have last turn killed this hornet with this artillery. Alright, so what can I do in this one? Well, technically these guys die from the tidal wave, so that's 2 down. So I just need to have these 3 deal with these 4. Just that. This is definitely a no-go right here. So if I go here, shoot this thing. Can I even kill 4? 1, 2, die, so that's 5. That's 5. This thing can't be pushed. Shoot this thing, that's 6. Kill this thing with this thing, that's 7. Push this thing out of the way so I take these 2 damage. Doesn't seem that great. Can't really kill this thing. Can I firebomb? That doesn't do anything. Okay, these 2 die. 5, 6. This one kills this thing. I'll be taking 1 extra damage by doing this. Taking 1 extra grid damage, but I will finish off the mission. Finish off this objective. Alright. Oh, I can't pulse here, can I? Yeah, I'm waterlogged. So that means I'll be taking... I won't even be finishing the mission. 5, 6. One extra damage. Yeah, this guy just couldn't move through these. Getting into the water was really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna take 3 damage here. This guy is just so useless. I gotta find a way to get this guy to be useful somehow. It might be that I just need to give him somehow, if I could have transferred this burning mortar to him. That would require him to have 2 power. Alright, let's go for this thing. Ice tile. Okay, so I can break that off in 2 attacks. Let's go ahead and have Pulsar be in the middle here. Oh jeez. Alright, so the issue with this, or one of the issues with this thing here is this guy, I really would like to push him into the water, have nowhere near the movement. What can I do here? Yeah, I have no pushing movement. I can move him here, push these 2 into each other. That'll deal 1 damage to each. That'll also move this thing over here, shooting this building. Can't really push this thing to here. What if I move this guy here, killed him, move this guy... No, even if he moves here, he can't knock this guy in. Really don't want to be in line of sight of this guy, considering he's going to deal 3 damage, I think. Is there any chance at all that I can somehow push him in here? I'd have to somehow be on the other side though. What if I try to knock to destroy this? Actually, I don't know that I can. Have him move here, deal damage here. Move him here. Shoot him to deal damage. Move him back here. And then move this guy here, push into this lane. Push into this lane. And then how am I going to prevent this first guy from... Ooh, and then have this guy move here, jump over and kill this thing. That's so close, actually. Alternatively, I could try to have this guy kill this thing, move this guy here, push him over here. He'll actually shoot and kill this thing. What's the order of kills here? Yeah, he'll actually shoot and kill this thing. That's not bad. And then this guy kills this thing. This guy, what can he do? Doesn't do anything useful, actually. I could move him over here, push him into this thing. Then have this guy move here, shoot this thing. And then I could have this guy here jump and shoot this thing, deal 2 damage here. Block 1 next. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That allows me to do slightly more this turn. We'll take some damage for doing this though. Take a fair amount of damage for doing this. But that does mean I'll have slightly less to deal with next time. Alright. Can I move across this train? Okay, good. Okay, so how to deal with this? I can toss out the burning cross here. It'll only deal 1 damage though. And then, is this thing affected by the fire? Okay, he's just fire immune, good. I could move him here, push him to both sides. This will be lit on fire. And the attack order is such that this guy will kill this thing while be on fire. So it'll be down to 1. And then maybe I have this guy sort of want to have this guy just be repairing this turn. And this guy can just kill this guy off. So next turn I'll have 1, 2 things up. And if I choose to block again, then I'll have... Yeah, I'll block again. Okay, okay. This is fine. Let's go ahead and knock this guy out first. They'll die. Could technically... No. Yeah, so I'll just repair here. Actually, I made a slight mistake there. I think I should have had this guy, the pilot, kill this off and then had him... No, I guess it's the same. Yeah. Oh. Didn't recognize that this thing was in there. Okay, this isn't so bad. Move this thing here, knock this into the wall, that dies. Move this thing here, knock this into the wall, that dies. And just smoke this out. There's no way in hell I could have done 5 damage to that thing. Actually, maybe if I push this thing over here. Let me go ahead and just double check. I think this thing would give me more experience if I could try to kill this thing. Oh, this is dealing 1 damage. Never mind. Alright. Alright, take a pause right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for one of these 2 stars. I actually might... No, the stars have to be better than going for the power, right? Even if I am less than max. Defend the tanks or destroy the dam. I'll go ahead and defend the tanks. The tanks generally are helpful. You can generally control the tanks, I believe. I could be wrong. The pulsar needs to be very, very close. So where would I want my pulsar? Maybe the pulsar be... So these guys shoot in a line, so I want them to actually aim for me when I'm on this line. So maybe have my artillery be back here, pulsar be there. Sure. Alright. Pod. Alright, seems like I can't actually control the tanks. Oh jeez, I can't even get to this thing. I need 1 more movement. Alright, so what if I did something like move my rocket mech over here, push this thing over to this side. At that point I could actually move this guy over here, push him to the side here. He won't kill this thing. I would be taking 1 damage as this guy would then shoot him. Alternatively, let's say I move this guy over here, right? shoot this thing over here, deal 2, push him. Oh geez, yeah, move him over here, push over here, deal 2. And then what? I could push this guy back here, causing him to deal 1 damage. Or I could just move into another area. So I could move maybe over here somehow. Can't really push him back into this line. Or can I? No, I can't. Pushing him back into here and preventing a spawn is actually pretty appealing. And alternatively, I could have this guy move over here, push this thing over here, and have this guy deal with him, and have my pilot deal with him, like move my pilot here, move my pilot over here, deal 2 damage, jump to here, that'll kill it, prevent a 1 spawn. Yeah, that seems appealing enough. And I can't gather the time pod quite yet. But next turn. So I'm going to be facing 3 enemies. 2 of which are fairly low. Fortunately, can't rely on this thing to... Man, this pulsar guy is just so bad. Can't have him deal damage. Can't push him there. I guess I'll just have him push this thing here. Attack this thing with this thing. And attack. I can move here, attack this thing with this thing. I almost wish I could find a way to maybe move here and still deal 1 damage to this thing. Is this thing immune at all? No, it'll die to fire. Yeah. I guess I could also set fire to this whole area, so that if they try to attack next to the tank, they'll be dealing 1 damage themselves. Also seems kind of dangerous because he's only at 1. No, this is too dangerous. Too much fire around and this guy's gonna get insta-killed. Alright, this is gonna be rough right here. Oh jeez. Oh, finally the tanks. Yes, I got the tanks. Okay. Alright, they have one push attacks. So what can I do here? I can move this guy here, push these into each other. That'll deal 1 damage here, that'll deal 1 damage here, and he'll actually sink, submerge. I don't feel like I can kill this thing. I can deal 2 damage to it. How can I deal 2 damage to it? I don't seem to have the correct positioning for it. Like I can't find a way to. So maybe if I could move this guy over here, push it. And then also move this thing over here, push it back further. That doesn't seem too great. What if I move this guy over here, killed this thing? Shot this thing up. This guy would need to move out of the way here. So what if I move this guy here, killed this thing, moved this guy over here, shot and killed this thing, move this guy here, shoot, that damages it, this thing, and then move him over here, push him into the water, push him to the side here. How much does it, which cells does he damage is the next one, so. Okay, I think that was about right. And I don't know that I can make use of this guy's attack. I could push him here. No. Yeah, this is right. This is right. And now if I push this guy into here, he'll die from the cloud. Alright, those die, and then I can grab this one pod. No point in pushing anything here. Okay, so pretty easy for me to maybe push this thing either to the side or this side. Probably. So how do I get this thing to die? Probably move this guy, move my pilot over here, shoot and kill this thing. Have my artillery deal 2 damage to this thing. And get a burrow. And I can't really kill this thing, so I'll just push it to the side. Sounds about right. Sweet. Alright, let's see what's in the time pod here. Reactor core and Ralph Carlson. His Ralph Carlson's ability is actually very sweet. 1 extra reactor. So if I actually put him in here, I now have enough to power this thing, or I can just keep him here. The armor is pretty useless. It's so useless. The armor would probably be best if it had a different character, really, I think. Alright, so if I install another power here, increase my smoke. Huh, I keep on forgetting the extra smoke out of the back ability of this thing. Okay. This guy definitely needs something like the burning mortar here. So this thing needs 2 power to do this. 2 power to do this. I can push this guy onto here, or I can take 5 HP. I could have him just be here. He'll have more HP. And then this guy be here. Install. He needs 1 more power, yeah? He needs 1 more power, and then this guy needs 1 more power for this thing. I'm thinking I want this one to have at least more HP here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and install 1 more here. And then 2 here. Alright. And would I prefer to him have armor or mech move? Honestly, the 3 grid defense. Alright, that's fine. And the last one here, I'll go to the farm. Yeah. Let's see if my new and improved layout is going to help me. Need to destroy this dam, huh? That wasn't the one I really wanted to... I should have probably had my pulsar be right here. Yeah. Okay, this isn't too bad. I can launch. So this guy can't move because of this thing. This is a 3. Alright, so this guy probably handles this thing. Ooh, I need to also deal damage to that thing. Can't seem to find a way to have one action to handle both of these. I don't think. If I move this guy over here, shoot. If I can launch a fire attack on these 3 cells. but then this guy can't move out of the way. Okay, have this guy kill this thing, have this guy kill this thing, have this guy handle that thing. Wonder if I should have done it the other way around, had this guy jump and kill this thing. At that point, this guy would have moved over here and handled this thing, then it would have had 2 damage on this thing instead of 1. 2 damage instead of 1. Yeah. It's a slight mistake. But okay. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. Okay, yeah. And this guy can move over here, yeah. One extra damage. I could also shoot and fire this area instead. Is that better? So move here, fire this set. Yeah, I think that might be better. So it kind of prevents the monsters from being right there and there to attack the building. Oh jeez, he's on fire. Oh, I totally forgot that this thing actually set your dude on fire. Oh my lord. Okay, so I need to actually heal him. Oh gosh. Heal him. Attack him with him. This is gonna deal 3 damage here, almost certainly. Move this guy over here, shoot, and prevent this attack. Is there any better plan? This guy has to get healed. I could move him somewhere else and heal, like move him on top of this thing and heal. He'll be at 2 and then back back down to 1. I'm already probably going to be blocking with this guy. So that's already 1 less attacker, 2 less attackers. Alright, I think this is fine. Two less attackers and then I'll be dealing with 2 already, so yeah. Oh, use the dam to drown out the back. Oh, that reminds me, I could actually break this dam and like this whole area becomes water. But I don't know if that's any use right now. Alright, so I'm gonna have these guys just shoot at each other. This guy I need to somehow deal with. So if I shoot him into here, that'll deal 2 damage plus 3 for the knock-in, so that's 4 damage. Or 3 damage. Move this guy here, pulse. That deals... Move this here, pulse. That deals another damage. Not quite. What if I tried to break the dam right now and then push him? Doesn't quite deal either. So the issue here is if I were to try to it doesn't look like I would be able to kill this thing this turn. I could move here, shoot the dam. Alright, the dam is just 2 tiles. I can shoot the dam, but then I wouldn't be able to actually... I wouldn't be able to pull him to the water, push him to the water. I could shoot the dam, move him here, and heal this thing up. Move this thing here, heal this thing up. Not worry too much about that. So I'm just gonna body block this. By body block means I'll just take the full 3 shot. And this guy will block this thing. Oh good. This thing was about to kill this thing, but this guy's about to kill him before it. So what can I do here? I can move this guy here. Move maybe this guy over here. Move him here, push him into this thing. That's 1. No longer attacking. Move this thing over here. Shoot on this thing. Looks like I'm going to take one more damage. Move him here, push him into the water. No, what if I moved this guy here, pushed him back, so that this guy actually kills it. That's pretty good. Move this guy. Oh, this is disgusting. Can't prevent this guy from attacking without maybe sacrificing a pilot here. Like, the pilot would have to get into the water, get into this fire. Can I repair things next to me? No. I can't go here and go here. Does the water? No, if I get into here, push this thing. I could just sacrifice this guy's life for it. Which guy's life? Ralph Carlson's life? Pierre Perez's life. Yeah, I do have a spare pilot to work with. And then have this guy move over here, push this in here. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, my dude. Alright, I do have a spare pilot. Took one for the team. A little extra health, not probably necessary. Alright, I have to be super careful about this burning mortar shit. Artillery does self-damage, and this will burn itself if it's on forest. Alright. Let's go ahead and have the pulsar be there. Actually, I'm gonna have the pulsar be here. Artillery be here. Yeah. So if this guy maybe jumps right here. Alright, no such luck. Alright, and the Firefly, what's he gonna do? He's gonna do the second one up, dealing 4 damage. I can move him to be on this line and kill this thing. That sounds very good. So stand here, push him. That's one thing I could do. My artillery, I really don't want to push him backwards at all. So maybe have my artillery move up here, kill this thing, and then have this thing move here, deal 2 damage to this thing first. Or 1 damage, as the case may be. Wait, is this guy's attack cancelled already? Oh shit. Did not want his attack to get cancelled. Well, I can't move him back further. What if I did something like this instead? Actually, this might actually do a lot better than the previous plan. Now I deal 3 damage blocking this thing, and also, yeah, this is a lot better. And also kill this thing's down 3. Need to kill it this turn. I have a fair amount of enemies cropping up next turn. 3 damage to it. So moving him, casting smoke on this thing, that'll definitely do the trick. Him stand here, heal up, and then him just move forward. Guess move forward as in stand here, maybe? Stand here. Okay. So definitely want to try to kill this thing first if I can. Do something like jump and shoot this thing. Jump, move here, jump, shoot this thing. And then push this thing back and maybe move here, push this thing forward 1. No, pushing this thing forward seems bad. I can't move further back here, so I can't push this thing over here. How to prevent this guy from actually dealing damage. So technically this guy is not doing anything, so I could actually have my artillery here, kill this thing. That's 1. Then move this guy over here, push him into this spot, and then have my jet shoot him in this spot. He'll deal 1 damage, 2 from the cloud, and then 3 from the blocking. Seems reasonable. Actually, does this guy give more health? He does give more health. So technically he only needs 3 damage. Oh well. I think this is fine still. He won't be blocking the spawn, but that's alright. Just need to somehow survive this one. Okay, I think this is doable. So seems doable enough. Unfortunately, I can't get to this spot. How much damage does this thing do? 2 damage. So if I move this thing over to this spot, then I think it attacks both this thing and this thing fairly early. So what if I did something like, oh, I can't push him too far away. Move over here, deal 1 damage here. What if I set some of this area on fire? Like set... None of these areas look great to set on fire, actually. So I can set this thing on fire, have this thing shoot this thing, and have this thing shoot this thing. Doesn't kill anything, unfortunately. But does solve all of it. All right. All right. Move again after shooting. I have had him before. Move again after shooting. Isn't he the same dude as the other one? Self-destruct. Holy cow. Okay. The mech reactor is so good. And I think... Okay. Let's go ahead and... This grid is really bad. Let's go ahead and spend the reputation first. Brute class. Projectile that does more damage to the target that are further away. So if it's 1 away. So if it's next to you, then it does 0. If it's 1 away, it does 1. If It's 2, it does 2. That's an interesting weapon, huh? But its range is limited, maybe? I have to assume this range is limited to 2. Or maybe it's capped at 2. Yeah, it's probably capped at 2. So it shoots further and further, but it only does 2 unless you have max damage. Okay. Calls an airstrike on a single tile anywhere on the map. A targeted strike. Okay. That's probably better than the firebomb. A smoke bomb. This is like dealing 2 damage. Considering how the cloud damage booster. Spartan shield bash weapon. Alright, I'm definitely buying this shit. Call an airstrike anywhere on the map. Yeah. I think I want to buy more reactor cores. This burning mortar is shit. Let's go ahead and put it back into the class it belongs to, so it doesn't actually require extra power to power it up. That'll be my 3rd. I really like this railgun, it looks like. That'll be a brute class. Which one's my brute class? Range, so this is my brute class. So I'd have to move my storm generator somewhere else if I wanted to use it. Probably throw away this thing. Put storm generator here. Probably bought this on sale. Yeah, this seems really good. Or good enough anyways. Both these attacks are fairly strong. Now this can deal up to 4 damage. And I'll need to... Alright, well, I'll fiddle around with this in between sessions. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.